Yo, what's going on? Ladies, listen, this is going to be a real quick, simple video. If you want an attractive man, you have to be submissive. It's that simple. It's that simple. See, if you're not submissive, you'll get a guy, you can attract a guy, but you're going to get a guy who is submissive, because that would mean you're more dominant. Therefore, you're going to attract a more submissive guy. See, the most attractive guys are the guys who are dominant, who are masculine, who are leaders, who these are guys that most women want to be with. But in order to be with that guy, you have to be submissive. There has to be the balance. So you can't expect to get an attractive guy while you're not being submissive. It won't work that way, because the only guys that you're going to attract are guys who are submissive because you're being the dominant one. You understand? There's always got to be that balance. You see, the thing is, a lot of women want a guy who is attractive, but also submissive to them. It doesn't work that way. It's never going to work that way. See, thinking that way, you're just basically living in a fantasy. And understand that you're always going to be settling if you're not submissive. And what I mean by settling is you're going to settle for beta males who are going to be okay with dealing with a woman who's more dominant. You understand? See, a guy who's attractive, a guy who's on point, a guy who's an alpha male, a guy who, exhibits those characteristics, he is not going to put up with a woman who is not submissive, because what he's looking for femininity. And so if you're not feminine, if you don't have that feminine energy, he's not trying to mess with you. You understand what I'm saying? Now, he might have sex with you, right? But that's about it. But when it comes to actually continuing to see you, to keep things going with you, to really have some sort of longer term relationship with you, that is not happening at all. You understand? It ain't going to happen. And it's not going to happen because you are not submissive. And that's part of what's going to make him attracted to you. You understand? And see, the funny part about it is this. You will actually be more naturally submissive to a guy that you're attracted to, and a guy who is that masculine dominant man. That submissive energy is going to automatically happen without you even really needing to think about it. See, think about all the guys you give the runaround to, all the guys that you play games with, all the guys that you are just kind of flaky with or whatever. Those guys, you're not that into. But then when you meet a guy who you really like, then you're just straight up like, hey, what's up? You're on time for the date. You're not flaking. You're all about what he's trying to do. You're following him. You're doing all this other stuff. So you're naturally like that with the guy that you're attracted to. You understand? But a lot of times you deal with guys that you're sort of kind of like. You're sort of kind of like him. He's okay. He's decent. He'll do for now. Right. And what happens is that you're not submissive to those guys. You understand? But you like the sort of attention they give you. You like the power that they allow you to have. And so you want that same feeling, but you also want that feeling with a guy that you really like. But then the funny part is when you meet a guy that you really like, and he's saying basically, hey, in order for you to mess with me, I require that you be a certain way. You end up being that way anyway, because you want him that bad. You see what I'm saying? But see, what happens is a lot of times, because you are so used to dealing with beta males, you're used to dealing with soft guys, you're used to dealing with guys who follow you, right? You have that energy off top of a woman who's not submissive. So when you run into that guy that you're actually interested in, and he sees that sort of energy coming off you, you understand, from the jump, right? He may be like, I'm not even going to mess with her like that. Right? Like, let's say he sees you on an online dating site, or he sees you on social media. Let's say you're on Facebook and he's seeing the type of shit you writing in your statuses and all this other craziness. He's like, this chick is so goddamn masculine and fucking I'm turned off. And that could be the type of guy you actually want, the type of guy that you're really feeling. So what I'm saying to you ladies is this: if you want an attractive, dominant, masculine man, you have to be submissive, period. Now, before you turn off this video, I want you to do two quick things. One, I want you to click the link below and send me your questions. If you have any questions on dating and relationships, I'll make a video about it. And two, I want you to click the link under that to get my free audio program, 7 highly effective steps for finding and keeping a man. And I'll talk to you guys later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone.